look like it isn't freestanding or it's like hanging off. Still, like you need to know that it's still in it. And the brushes it by mistake. Lightning strikes, the whole room comes to life. We will see fans spinning and blenders vibrating. The animator has to move each one of these props separately so that when you see it in the film, it really looks like you can mesmerize the color. The look and the design of the attic features prominently in establishing Victor's character in the film. But this little scene right now just sort of depicts him kind of talking to Sparky and engaging in his experiments. On a set like this, everything needs to be bolted down and secure. One of the more challenging things about stop motion is that sometimes a shot can last a day, 2 days, sometimes even 2 weeks to complete. So you need to make sure that nothing can move unless you want it to. Even though something might look like it isn't freestanding or hanging off, still. This is Victor's attic. The look and the design of the attic features prominently in kind of establishing Victor's character in the film. This little scene right now just sort of depicts him kind of talking to Sparky and engaging in his experiments. On a set like this, everything needs to be bolted down and secure. One of the more challenging things about stop motion is that sometimes a shot can last a day, 2 days, sometimes even 2 weeks to complete. So you need to make sure that nothing can move unless you want it to. Even though something might look like it isn't freestanding or it's like hanging off, it's still, like you need to know that it's been stiffened and it won't move if the animator brushes it by mistake. A lot of the props are actually animatable, which means that once they are hit by the electricity, they will all appear to move independently of each other. When lightning strikes, the whole room comes to life, and you will see fans spinning and blenders vibrating. The animator has to move each one of these props separately so that when you see it in the film, it really looks like Victor has harnessed the power of electricity. In designing Victor's bedroom, we really wanted to kind of convey his personality and really showcase who he was through what he had around him. We knew that he was a kid who liked science, that he's smart, that he likes to read books, but that he's also a regular little boy. Tim was adamant that Victor not be too much of a brainy, nerdy kid. He's a normal 10-year-old boy, and we wanted his room to help give some background into his relationship with his dog Sparky. Here you can see little drawings that he did of Sparky when he was younger. And you can see that the dog has really been an important part of his life. He's the star of the movie, and so he really has to carry so much of the heart and soul of the film. About 300 joints are in that little puppet, and all of it is articulated. So, like, his little nose will work, his eyebrows, the ears, all in here. There are paddles, like, he can growl, he can snarl, and he can smile, and he can pant, which there's a lot of in the film. So, once again, he really needed to behave like a real dog, so our efforts were all about trying to give him the sort of anatomy and the structure so that he could do anything a real dog could do. He's an exotic and mysterious character, so he does look different from the other characters. He is sort of evocative of Vincent Price type design, which is another homage to one of Tim's favorite icons from the classic ancient horror films. A lot of the characters are based on icons of horror. This is Nazir, loosely based on Boris Karloff from The Mummy. Toshiaki is sort of like an evil scientist, almost like those Godzilla movies. The pets that they reincarnate all going to fit right in line with that. He makes a mummy hamster. Giant turtle. Karloff from The Mummy. Toshiaki is sort of like an evil scientist, almost like from those Godzilla movies. The pets that they reincarnate always are going to fit right in line with that. And he makes a mummy hamster. He makes a giant turtle monster.
Regarde monsieur, c'est quoi? Tu vois, regarde le petit garçon.
This is Victor's classroom, where we meet some of his schoolmates, as well as his very inspiring substitute teacher, Mr. Rezkrewski.
Good morning, children. I am Mr. Rezkrewski. I will be your science teacher.
Mr. Rezkrewski is sort of the mysterious substitute teacher that comes to the classroom and starts to teach them about electricity and science. He is an exotic and mysterious character, so he does look different from the other characters. He is sort of evocative of Vincent Price type design, which is another homage to one of Tim's favorite icons from the classic age of horror films. A lot of the characters are based on icons from old movies. This is Nasser, who's sort of loosely based on Boris Karloff from The Mummy. Toshiaki is sort of like an evil scientist, almost like from those Godzilla movies. The pets that they reincarnate always are going to fit right in line with that. And he makes a mummy hamster. He makes a giant turtle monster. This is Victor's classroom, where we meet some of his schoolmates, as well as his very inspiring substitute teacher, Mr. Rezkrewski.
Good morning, children. I am Mr. Rezkrewski. I will be your science teacher.
Mr. Rezkrewski is sort of the mysterious substitute teacher that comes to the classroom and starts to teach them about electricity and science. An exotic and mysterious character, so he does look different from the other characters. He is sort of evocative of Vincent Price type design, which is another homage to one of Tim's favorite icons from the classic age of horror films. A lot of the characters are based on icons from old movies. This is Nasser, who's sort of loosely based on Boris Karloff from The Mummy. Toshiaki is sort of like an evil scientist, almost like from those Godzilla movies. The pets that they reincarnate always are going to fit right in line with that. He makes a mummy hamster. Giant turtle monster.
T'arrives pas à voir la fenêtre?
Toshiaki is sort of like an evil scientist, almost like those Godzilla movies. The pets that they recreate always are going to fit right in. our Art of Tim Burton desk, and it showcases the entire process of developing a film like this. With Tim, everything starts with a sketch, a doodle, or a drawing. A lot of the characters and environments come from his own personal experiences, and his designs have so much character and personality. On this film, we decided to go straight from his drawings right to the sculpting phase. Our amazing team of sculptors took his drawings and made a series of quick sculpted sketches so they could flesh out the shapes but still embody the character that Tim was looking for. Once Tim chooses a basic shape, they start to hone in on the details. Puppet designs not only have to look like Tim's drawings, but they also need to have very complicated mechanisms so that they are able to accommodate any little movement that the animator needs them to make. These metal skeletons are called armatures. We have showcased here is the armature inside, like a head of a victor, and as you can see, like in order to make the eyebrows move down, there's paddles in the lips, so that when the animators manipulate them, they look like they're really acting. The construction of a costume is like a technical feat as much as it's a beautiful thing. Most of the characters might have one or two changes of clothes, maybe an overcoat or a regular coat. Victor actually has 3 or 4 because he has his baseball uniform. He also has like his lab coat for when he reincarnates Sparky. He sort of has his mad scientist outfit. For a main character like Victor or Sparky, there may be 17 or 18 different puppets, so that several animators can be shooting with them at the same time. With 3 costume changes, we needed to make sure there were always enough of any one character to keep the shooting on schedule. Elsa is another one who had a few costume changes, and this one is one of my favorites. We had to really design her dress for her Dutch Day performance. She, of course, is kind of a little goth girl, so she's not really up for wearing a pretty little dirndl and braids in her hair. So it was fun to kind of find the perfect design for that dress.